Stop till everything's gone. Straight ahead, never turn around. Don't back up, don't back down. A full throttle.
Welcome to the second edition of the Dog Pound Weekly. I want to introduce you to our assistant head coach, our offensive coordinator and quarterback coach, Coach Stanford.
How you doing?
Coach Stanford will be telling you a little bit more about our offense and things like that in just a few minutes. But it seems like everything that we've worked for has really built up, and we've got about 48 hours left until our first game, and we can't be more excited than we are. The players have worked extremely hard during camp. They worked extremely hard during the off season, and they're really looking forward to this game against Westminster to go out and prove that we're a better football team than everybody in the nation thinks we are. Right now, out of 250 teams that play Division III football, we're ranked number 234. I know after 30 years of coaching and 21 at the Division III level that that's not the case for this Terrier football team. And they know it, and they're anxious to prove that against Westminster on Saturday night. I want to review our game, our scrimmage game against Grove City last week. It was a great game. It was a good setting, and we played one half of football, and we ended up tied 14-14 against a team that went 6-4 last year and has many of their starters returning. The thing that really impressed me was they took the opening kickoff. We took the opening kickoff and went down the field 65 yards, I believe, or 75 yards, and scored on our opening possession. And all but one of those plays was a running play. So we're really excited about the direction that our offense is going under Henry and Scott Knisley and the offensive coach's guidance. And I want to let Henry tell you a little bit more about our offense and how we were able to have success against Grove City and what we're looking forward to against Westminster this weekend.
Thanks, Coach. Our offense is a multifaceted offense, no huddle, fast break type of system. It's all based out of the spread system. It's basically 17 years of research, various schools I've been at, from Division I level, Division II, Division III levels. But basically it's an offense that takes what the defense gives us. Against Grove City, they gave us the run game, so we kept running the football until they stopped us. From a standpoint of pass-wise, we're a multifaceted pass game offense, a little bit of air raid, a little bit of run and shoot, mostly spread concepts. So it allows our quarterback to spread the ball around either vertically or horizontally based on screens. It's a very good offense for what our young men can do here at Hiram, and it's a very good offense that showed a lot of the aspects against Grove City on Friday.
Good. Thank you. What are you looking forward to against Westminster?
Looking forward to a good contest. Looking forward to a defense that played against us very well last year, Hiram. But there's things we're going to do this year that they're not going to be ready for, as far as the different tempos, as far as the different run schemes, pass concepts. So we're looking to do a couple things that we haven't unveiled yet, and we look forward to a good contest and showing the true essence of what our offense is all about.
Great. It's such an advantage to have Henry and Scott Knisley and Vince Gerace and Eric Mascuda and Doug Dalton on the offensive side of the football coaching our players this year. They bring a vast amount of knowledge and experience to the game. And the one thing that I noticed that we haven't had here from an offensive perspective is Henry's ability to adjust to whatever the defense gives him and the ability to adjust to whatever personnel are healthy and in the ball game at that point in time. I've competed against Henry when I was a defensive coordinator at Otterbein. Henry was the offensive coordinator at Capital, and that has been something that had stuck with me, and one of the reasons why Henry was the first call I made when we had the coaching change on our offensive side of the football last year. Some of the guys that stuck out in the scrimmage on Friday were Dylan Hedrick from Coventry High School. He did the majority or all of the running that led us to success in that first half against or in the first possession that took the ball down and scored. We had Rob Partridge came in at quarterback and did a fantastic job. And then you take a look at Richard Simpson out at the wide receiver. He had a big play. Rob broke contain, threw the ball probably about 60 yards down the field, and we got a touchdown on that play. Up front, we are much improved. One of the young men that really is shining up front right now is Kyle Bates from Painesville Harvey High School. very good left tackle, very good football player. Defensively, we did some really good things again in that first half, but we have to get the killer instinct, probably a little bit on both sides of the football, to put our foot on the throat when we have the opponent down. That's something that we really need to work on. Greg Klasurik probably had the game-winning field goal at the end of the half, but they only had one referee. Our special teams coach, Coach Soltis, no matter how bad it is, always thinks that the ball goes through the uprights. But he said from his vantage point, he saw the ball go over the left upright and should have been a game winner, but they only had one referee there, and he was on the right side, so they didn't have a full crew out at the game. But again, there's a lot of encouraging things from this scrimmage. We're looking forward to Saturday night at 7 p.m. We have a red out that will be at the game, so wear your red to the game. We have a lot of tailgating activities that are going on. There's an alumni reunion weekend where we right now have about 36 alumni coming back. They'll be introduced at halftime and things like that. If you're still out there and you're interested in getting out to the game, please come out to the game, alumni and parents. We're going to feed our players afterwards. You're going to see new signage, a new tunnel. There's just a whole new attitude in the 2013 season for the Hiram Terriers. This is a year, again, where we're not going to back up and we're not going to back down, and we're going to win football games. And we're very excited about the season. As you can tell, I'm a little bit more animated today, a little bit louder, a little bit more passionate, because, again, we're 48 hours away from proving we're a lot better football team than a lot of people in the country give us credit for. Thank you. Look forward to talking to you next week when we will play Denison University at their school at 7 p.m. next week, and we'll review this game, and we'll be celebrating a W. Have a good week.
Thank you.